Hi, this is Gayle. Welcome to my channel. I broadcast usually at 9 p.m., but we had to make a schedule change for tonight for the 10 p.m. slot, which is where we are now. I'm checking to see if my window is open and things like that. Bear with me for just a second. I always have this fear, that I'm actually going to put it on private or something. Hasn't happened yet, but it's one of those things. So, okay, all looks good. All right. So, sometimes we have conversations about various topics. Something that we're going to talk about tonight, and I really want your input on it because this whole channel is for you, is how to make money on YouTube or online and how to increase your online presence. I think both of those things are things that are on the top of the minds of a lot of YouTubers, a lot of people needing to make extra money, especially going into the holiday season. Real quick, for some background on me, just so you know what I'm talking about, is I have been blogging and vlogging. My first blog was started in 2005. Later on, I went to do some work for some various other companies, Yahoo Voices and Associated Content, Yahoo Contributor Network, ePinions, you name it, Examiner. And I've learned several things along the way that I hope to share with you tonight. But I also want your opinions. Now, before we really get started, let me tell you that if you're on the video, give me a big thumbs up to click that like button. And I want you to share it with your friends and anybody you think might be interested in making extra money on YouTube or increasing your online presence. To do that, I want to show you just a couple of things here. I'm going to go over to my blog just kind of to establish that I really do know what I'm talking about. Because this is a new topic for this channel. It's kind of probably a one-off deal. It's not something that I typically talk about or preach on. But because we're going into the holiday season, it's kind of important. So I'm pulling up one of my previous sites that I used to write for. And just on these articles alone, I have, so I'm getting a note saying it's stuttering here. That's what came in on Twitter. Okay, I don't think I have any devices online and can change that. Let me just try going on to the back side of the page here right quick. Okay, I'm not showing anything on my side to indicate that it's stuttering. So let me send this back out. Just a second. Okay. There we go. So that's out. I see 3 people are watching. I appreciate you all for stopping by. So go ahead and click that thumbs up. Give me a like. Okay, the page that I was looking for is now up. So let me give you an idea, just so you know what's up. I've written online for years. A lot of what I have learned, I put together in my YouTube channel. This site that you see right now, this is an archive site. The Yahoo Contributor Network and Associated Content actually both went out of business, or changed hands and so forth. This is from webarchive.org. One hint about this website, we talk about how sometimes nothing ever goes away online, Well, look at this. This website is here to archive your website. That's what they do. So even though this has been up, this has been out of business and has been up since 2013 is when this last article was up. They've got it chronicled. Just a little hint to you to watch what you post online. But going back to making money online, you can see where I've garnered over 1 million views and contributed since 2008, and that was from 8 to 13. But I've gotten these badges, the Page View Millionaire for going over 1 million. I was in the top tiers several times. I got the best of associated content and so forth. So that gives you a little bit of idea of where I stood on those articles. Let me pop another one back up. And while I was writing for associated content, I also was writing for Noji, which was another online site. And on this, I received almost 500,000 views on that. So there you go. I hope that kind of establishes for you, because my presence on YouTube is not that large, but I haven't really been focusing on my YouTube channel except since about the past year. Okay, I've got 7 viewers in. Hi, Patrician Sprinkles, and hi, Carry On, Jeff and John. I appreciate both you guys being in here. If you don't mind, please give me the like. If you haven't done so already, you know how important they are. So I appreciate coming in. We're basically talking about how to make money on YouTube or online and increase your online presence. Some of that comes naturally with what I'm about to tell you. On my blog, one of my blogs, I've got a couple of them, but on that, I've got some information that we're going to be talking about tonight, and I'm going to screen share that too. I think. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm not going to screen share that. There we go. Now I'm going to screen share it. Sorry, folks. I do have to hit the right buttons. It works better. Okay, here we go. So on my blog, GayleCrabtree.com, I have a post about how to make extra money online to boost your income. This is a lot of what we're going to be covering tonight. We're probably not going to get to everything on the list, but we're going to cover a lot of it. Now, over here on the left, you can see that some of the articles, like trying to write my way out of debt, which actually happened. I've since accumulated more debt, but for a couple of years there, I was debt-free because of online writing. And then how to make money online is another popular one. But look, my YouTube guest schedule, which is where you guys come in. So there you go. There's a lot of different ways that you can make money online. And a lot of people are upset. Thank you, Carry On, Jeff and John. Like number 2. Awesome. Thank you so much. A lot of people are upset these days because YouTube is demonetizing your channel. I totally get you. I was there for a couple of months. My story is I was online on YouTube for years. When I started building my channel, I kind of worked at it slowly. So I had the number of subscribers, but my views weren't quite there. My watch time wasn't quite there. So they cut me off and then they picked me back up later in the month. Now, monetization on YouTube is not the only way that you can make money online. In fact, it shouldn't even be primarily the way that you make money online. On YouTube, you're generating content. And the thing is, content is king. So we know you have to make good content. But you also don't want to put your eggs in the same basket when it comes to making money online. So what you have to do is you have to diversify. There's a lot of different ways that you can do that. And in the process of some of this diversification, you're going to notice a little boost in your subscribers. Let's see. Carry on Jeff and John says, I only found out tonight that when you send a message on someone else's channel, you can't say support or comment. Okay, great. Thanks for that. I did not know that. So very good. Would you advise then that we should go back and delete those messages that are on our channels? Because I haven't heard that. Obviously, you're ahead of me on that learning curve. Give me your opinion. Let me know what you think. It sounds like that's something else that YouTube is flagging, I guess. And that's unfortunate because our channels, a couple of different things can happen. We get demonetized, but we can also get devalued, which means YouTube buries our channel and it's that much harder to get out of. But they do the same thing for blogs. Carry on Jeff and John says, which is a joke. It's very frustrating. And they may be trying to go after some of the channels that, or some of the people online where all they want to do is say that. Last week, I talked about why like and run comments are bad for your channel. So that may be along that same line, which is totally not cool. Because like and run comments can get your channel devalued, which affects your watch time. That affects your monetization. So it all fits in together. Okay, I like that idea about speaking another language. But YouTube probably be on to us even if we learn Chinese. They'll find something. So, very frustrating. Good point, though. Good point. So on making money online, the three major ways after we take care of our watch time for AdSense, because we want to always boost that watch time, and leave appropriate comments on channels without the two words that Carry On Jeff and John just mentioned. But the primary things that we're always familiar with is when it comes to making online is Google AdSense, Patreon, and PayPal. And those are great. Don't get me wrong. I like my Google AdSense money. I like having the Patreon account. I don't have anybody on there yet. Two people have looked at it and thought it was confusing. So we've got to get that figured out. What they did was to help me out. They went ahead and helped me with PayPal, which was nice. Both of those actually came off my blog, not on YouTube. So that's interesting. But another way that you can make money online is affiliate marketing. You've heard this said over and over and over. I'm sure that affiliate marketing is the way to go. It helps greatly. And there's different programs when it comes to affiliate marketing in different platforms. Number one, I think that we're all familiar with is Amazon. Amazon is the leader in lots and lots of things. Books, DVDs, TVs, electronics. I've even bought a boat off of Amazon and a dishwasher, a portable dishwasher. Also the washing machine. Let's see. Carry On Jeff and John is leaving a comment saying, if you get time, could you check us out? We have not long finished our live stream. Yes, I will do just that. You guys, for those of you who are watching, Jeff and John does some great cooking videos that has some straight talk with it. Good stuff. And yes, I'll be over there. Let me make a note here. So I'll do that. So thanks for letting me know about it. And it's always nice to visit each other's channels. These are good folks. But on the affiliate marketing, Amazon is the number one. It's what we're most familiar with online. It's the big leader. But it's important to remember that they are not the only game in town. Commission Junction is really big. Lots and lots and lots of companies use Commission Junction to handle their affiliate programs. So it's worth checking out. And let's see go back to Jeff and John here, because I want to know what they say. Aw, carry on, Jeff and John. I don't blame you for wanting to go to bed. It's 10 p.m. here. What time is it for you guys? I'm in the Eastern U.S. time zone. So I know that Carry On, Jeff and John stayed up late just to be here to hang out with you guys. He may already be gone, but thank you, Carry On, Jeff and John. They're in the UK, by the way. So affiliate marketing, Amazon, Commission Junction. Wow, 3 o'clock where Jeff and John is. Wow, 3 a.m. Okay, thank you for sharing that. Get some good night's sleep. And thank you so much for being here. And you guys, Jeff and John, 3 o'clock. Unbelievable. Thank you very much. It's 10:17 here, so there you go. Let's see. Affiliate marketing, Amazon, Commission Junction. But there are also individual companies that have affiliate marketing programs. And these companies are not necessarily associated with Commission Junction or any place like that. They have their own online affiliate links. Their pros on these companies is that you often make more and you have a lower threshold. With Google AdSense, one of the things that catches a lot of people kind of off guard is you sign up for Google AdSense, which is great, but there's a $100 payout threshold. So you can make up to $99.99, but until you catch that $100 threshold, you don't get paid. So you can sit there looking at that 99.99 for ages. At $100, you'll get paid. Amazon has a $10 payout. Other individual companies have anywhere between 10 and 25. 25 seems to be real common. 10 seems to be the next common. Spider-Man the Hero has just come in. Hi, Spider-Man. And Spider says, hi, funny people, and watch out for the trolls. Okay. Good advice. Good advice. And let's see, I've got a couple of messages coming in here. Hang on just a second. Tanya says that her phone is not showing the chat. That reminds me, I've just heard that sometimes I have to leave a comment in the chat for it to show up on phones. Don't ask me why. It's a YouTube thing. Okay, I'm going to type in a note. Excuse me. There you go. Tanya, try that again. And see, I'm going to type this in too. That may have fixed it. Otherwise, all I can say is try rebooting. That's all I can say. Hopefully that took care of it. Let's see. I'm waiting to hear from her. If anybody else is on a phone, go ahead and type a message and let me know if you can. I don't think, let me look on the back side. I know you guys are here to talk about making money online, but it's important that we can communicate. So hold on just a second. Okay, there does not seem to be anything I can do. I'm sorry. Hopefully that helped. It's so frustrating when things go wrong on YouTube. Of course, you know, we're talking about making money online, and that can definitely impact it. So, I'm sorry. Hopefully. Okay, says, no, I can't chat. We'll try to restart. Please do, Tanya. I hope it works. Going back to the topic here, individual companies will have oftentimes affiliate links. Groupon is one such company that I like and I feel good recommending because I use Groupon a lot. They offer deep discounts for special events and programs and tourist attractions. They also have other products, travel experiences, restaurants. I've seen spas on there. Just lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of different things. There's an affiliate link right now on my blog. It talks about things to do like in a town near you. I think it right now is linking to Orlando, but they've got lots of other things too. I love them, so I don't mind recommending them. TubeBuddy is also there. I don't mind recommending TubeBuddy because I use it, really like their help. It's helped me push the videos forward, gives me the ability to make thumbnails on the fly, add text to those thumbnails, great analytics, picking out keywords. It's all really, really good. Let's see. Now, we've been joined in the chat by a couple more people. Let me check this out. Sparkle, my Monica. Hey, thank you for coming by, and thank you for leaving that like. I appreciate it. Let's see. Who else we got? Jewish Redneck Preppers is in. Hey, how are you? And we have SIMH Cooking. Let's see. Sparkle by Monica says, I use affiliate links, but you have to be careful using them in your YouTube descriptions to be sure you're talking about what you're linking. Now, that's very true, and that goes over with blogs as well. Let me talk about blogs for just a minute because it goes along with affiliate marketing. Once you start your blog, you can put all kinds of affiliate marketing tools on that. You do have to be approved by each company, but that usually doesn't take a while. Don't do it immediately. Create your blog, make some blog posts, and then after it's a couple of weeks old, start applying then. The reason is you have to show a track record before these companies are going to approve you. So always make sure that those affiliate marketing links go with what you're talking about. Sparkle by Monica was just talking about it has to go with your video. Same thing about your blog. But here's the thing. You've got the more chance on your blog of adding more affiliate links and having those affiliate links go with the different topics that you may want to write about. And that helps. Let's see. Crafty Creators says, hi there, y'all. So hi, Crafty Creators. Crafty, I'm glad you could stop in. And she says, my blogs are not all that well read, LOL. I do use my Amazon affiliate links in the key things I'm talking about, though. See, that's part of it. And and the thing is about blogs that what people don't realize is your blog doesn't necessarily have to have a tremendous amount of traffic to make your money. If you have 100 people, 50 people, even 25 people, as long as you have people that are really into your content, you're going to make money on your blog. And you may make more money on your blog that way than you would if you had 1,000 people who weren't all that into your content. So you can still make money on your blog. And in fact, you may make more money that way. So let's see. Going back, Crafty Creator says, also you can take advantage of the Google native ads, ad codes on your web pages, not necessarily only the blog post. And that's a good point. There's different kinds, even Google AdSense, or there's different types of ads that you can get, and that's what she's talking about. Tanya Lambert just joined. Bless your heart, Tanya. Tanya has been trying to get into this chat since the beginning of time, and we're glad you're in finally. Thank you, Tanya, for that like. Very appreciated. And you guys that are here, please make sure that you do like the video and subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, I want to invite you to do that. And also, just like Crafty Creators and Sparkle by Monica and Carry On Jeff and John were doing, toss out your tips, okay? And Sparkle by Monica is going, LOL, I made 14 cents last month for my blog affiliate links. I felt like a queen. There you go. There you go. It feels really good. To me, it's the thing that somebody has found your content valuable enough to allow you to monetize. And that 14 cents, it's a step, you're going in the right direction. So, but even though your blog doesn't have a lot of traffic, you can still make money. You're not going to make as much money as you will when you get more traffic to it, but it can be there. Tanya says, I'm just too shy to blog. Videos are hard enough. That's understandable. Some people like blogs more because you don't have to put your name on them and you don't have to be as out there as you do with the videos. SIMH Cooking is saying, good topic and tips, Gayle Crabtree. Thank you. And Ginger Kitty ASMR says, Sparkle by Monica told me to come and visit you. I think you're both from Tennessee or something. Well, I think you're right. And us Tennessee gals, we's got to stick together. It's just important. I think, we all want to be there for each other, but I think it's even more fun because you feel like you're helping a neighbor. I don't know. That's my thought. Sparkle by Monica, you may have a different idea, but that's just me. So, although Sparkle, you're not from Tennessee though, right? I am. Are you in Tennessee now? Oh, I live in Texas now though. So Gayle Crabtree, don't hate me now. I don't hate you, honey. I just feel sorry for you. No, I was in Texas earlier this year on my way to New Mexico from Tennessee. So it's a good state, lots of good people in it, and that's what matters. Let's see, where was I on top? I know I was talking about blogs and affiliate marketing. I made a cheat sheet. Let me consult my notes. Oh, blog and affiliate marketing. And Tanya's, Sparkle by Monica. I'm originally from Knoxville, Tennessee, Smoky Mountains. Monica, if we wind up knowing each other from Knoxville, I am so going to laugh. We need to exchange notes. Tanya says, oh, I really like the service dog video you did. Thanks for answering my question. Tanya, I like doing it. I hope it helps. And it was my pleasure, totally my pleasure to do it. Give you guys some background here. Tanya is getting a new service dog. So how's that for cool? And Sparkle by Monica says, I still love me some sweet tea and mashed potatoes with lots of butter. There you go. That's cook. Now that we're talking there. Gay Jerry just came in. That's cool. Hi, Jerry. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream here. Crafty Creator says, my aunt's maiden name is the same as yours, so it could be LOL. That is too cool. We can't wait either, Tanya. I'm so excited for you. I really am. So about having a blog, though, it's not necessarily how much traffic that you have to anything. It's the quality of the traffic that counts. So if you have 10, 25, 100 that follow your blog, don't sell yourself short on that. Because if they're honest contributors, if they value your ideas, that's going to lead to more people following your blog. It's also going to make them more likely to want to click your affiliate links, which is important. And once you have regular traffic, that's going to make companies more interested in taking a chance on your blog. Now, you have to be careful not to take too many sponsored posts. There again, you really want to make sure that everything fits your blog theme. Always. Because Google will do the same thing that YouTube will do. They'll devalue your channel and bury it just like, they'll devalue your blog and bury it just like they will your channel. Not a good way to go. So don't take a lot of links from people who just want to buy anything. Be selective, because that is going to help you in the long run. But you can put the affiliate marketing on your blogs, and that helps. Did you know that you can put monetization on your tweets? That's something that a lot of people don't realize. And it's companies, I have some listed on my blog at GayleCrabtree.com, but there is several companies. The company I like as far as tweet monetization is sponsoredtweets.com. I feel like they give good representation as far as advertisers that are looking for what your channel is about or what your tweets are about. A lot of my tweets are about my channel. So that really helps. Also, they don't have a requirement. So if you want to tweet one of their ads one day and you want to go a week, 2 weeks before you see another ad that you want to tweet, you can do that. So that's really helpful. Sparkle My Monica says, I make jewelry and crafts, but my most viewed blog post is about my husband's gallbladder being removed. Go figure. Yeah, I'm surprised, but I'm not. I know how it feels to have a blog post that's got that kind of traffic, but it's the way it works out sometimes. A friend of mine did a post on having poop problems, and we all kind of laugh about her poopiest post getting her most traffic. And you can substitute those names or those terms. But yeah, you never know what's going to hit. And that's the thing. Like even on my vlog here, I'm just going to pick on it. Here on YouTube, the video that's gotten me the highest traffic is not the one I would ever have expected. And that's on how to modify a camper. Well, wait a minute. I say that, and as I pull it up, that's not the one. That's number 3. Okay. The number one that I have as far as traffic is how to make a candy Santa sleigh Christmas craft. Yeah. 28,000 views. I know that's not huge to some people, but it's a pretty big deal to me, just saying. So yeah, but there we go. Now, who would have thought that a Christmas candy sleigh would get 28,000 views? But look at this one. My RV washing machine got 23,000 views in 6 months. You just never know what's going to work. And of course, we give my daughter a hard time because a smart car that she wrecked has popped in 18,000 views. So it's crazy when that happens. But whether you've got a blog or you're on YouTube, those videos that really pop like that, those pull your whole video up. I mean, your whole vlog up or your whole blog. And that's really helpful because you're not just helpful to remember because you're not just generating traffic just to your blog with that one video or with that one blog post. You want to connect them so that when people see that blog post, they're going to want to see the next one and the next, or they're going to watch your next video and the next. Once you have a blog, for me, it makes it much more easy to see where YouTube is coming from on some of their policies. As frustrating as they are, they often make sense. Now, sometimes they don't. We'll just call a spade here. Sometimes when they miss it, they really miss it, as you all know. But for the most part, having the written blogs help me to see where they're coming from with those policies. You know, they push a lot of extra videos around your video, the suggested videos on the side and whatnot. And that's what you want to do with your blog. They want people to stay on their channel for as long as possible. You want people to read as many blog posts as long as possible. So it's the similar kind of thinking, but both sets, whether you're applying those principles to your blog or to your videos, that's how you become successful. And now I'm going to come over here to the chat room for just a second. Let's see. Okay, Tanya asks, are you speaking of a video blog or written? Both, because the blogs here that I do on YouTube are one thing, and the blogs that I write are another thing. I do tie them in together some, but for the most part, they're two separate things. Now, I'll talk about that shortly if you want. And then Tanya's saying, Sparkle, I make jewelry as well. And Sparkle's saying, yay, Tanya Lambert, I'll check out your channel. And she's responding, I don't have any videos out. You know, you guys who make jewelry, you can try Etsy. I've had limited results with that, but a lot of people like it. And if you do a craft show or talk to friends, that's a time where you can say, hey, I'm glad you like my necklace. I've got it in my Etsy store. I did do that, but now I have some photos on one of my blogs, so I just generally refer people to that. Sparkle by Monica says, thanks for the tweet sponsor tip at Gayle Crabtree. I'll check into that. And so SIMH Cooking says, people are more concerned about health, so they might watch, I guess, at Sparkle by Monica. They really are, and I think that helps. Tanya says, I have one on ceramics and another one on packing for my trip to get my SD. Awesome. Why didn't I get it? I didn't get a notification on the one about you packing. Darn it. I'm gonna open up your page so I can go after this video and check that out. So there you go. Okay. And let's see. Sparkle by Monica says, it is SIMH Cooking, but it's hilarious. They find out my jewelry blog. Sparkle by Monica says, my best video is a Dum Dum lollipop bouquet at the beginning of my channel at 300,000 plus views. That is tremendous. It's okay that something other than jewelry made it big. The big thing is something made it. And Sparkle says she's fine with that because it's views. Absolutely. That's huge. SIMH Cooking says, in between, sorry to hear the gallbladder being removed for your husband. If I didn't get that right, sorry, dear. I agree. And but I hear you on that. I hope he's okay now. Tanya says she loves Etsy. You know, it's a great platform. Sparkle by Monica says, I get higher traffic via Etsy, but then I can refer them for future custom orders to the website. I don't keep all my beads in one basket. Tanya, Sparkle by Monica, that is the key. Don't rely on any one platform or any one mode of making money. Things change. You never know what's going to happen. And it's better to diversify. I can remember when I was making several $100s a month on associated content, and they announced that they were going to, Associated Content was bought out by Yahoo. I still, in my brain, call it Associated Content sometimes. So Yahoo bought it out. I was making several $100s a month, and then they announced they were going to end that program. So suddenly, hundreds of thousands of freelance writers saw their income dry up. Okay. It's always a good idea to keep that in the back of your mind because that can happen. Same thing, YouTube demonetization. That struck a lot of channels. The adpocalypse struck a lot of channels. So the more that you can spread out your monetization strategies, the better off you're going to be over the long term. Blogs and vlogs do fit together. Working with advertisers on both fits together. Selling the jewelry on Etsy is a big deal. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Sparkle by Monica. I appreciate it. I'm just sharing what I know from my experience. I figure if I can save some other people some headache, that's what we need to do. I'm glad he feels better. And let's see, Tanya's saying, thanks, Sparkle. Crafty Creators, I also supported you here at Tanya Lambert. Just create content and post. You'll get more comfortable and eventually and might even like it. Absolutely. And as you pointed out, Tanya, you don't have to be on camera at all. There's a lot of different ways that you can film that don't involve your presence on camera. Tanya says, I watched a lot of videos to learn about my weight loss surgery. Yeah, and that's a nice thing, too, about you can come to YouTube and you can find a video on anything. And so we kind of need to learn about how to diversify some of our content. You still want to keep it in the same theme, but some diversification within that content is really good. Crafty Creators is saying she was the same way. She hated her face and voice in front of the world. Now I feel like I have something that might help someone about being a handmade entrepreneur. I think that's the biggest thing that draws YouTube communities together is feeling that you can help each other and you can learn and grow. Herforts is in. Hi, Herforts. I've really learned and grown specifically from Herforts with Steve because he's got good ideas. He's on track. He works hard to make his music videos, and I personally find that to be very inspiring. He's an all-around great guy, and he goes around making people's lives better because he voices his honest opinions. You don't always find that, and that's huge. So, just saying. And And Crafty Creators is saying, I just go ahead and post what I feel will be useful to my audience and don't worry about confidence issues. It actually helped my self-esteem. There you go. And Dazed D says, can I make money with Fortnight on the internet? Probably in terms of watch time. I'm not sure what other monetization strategies that you can do with a gaming channel. But if you can monetize it through AdSense, that's at least a little bit of revenue. Now, when I say a little bit of revenue, keep all of these in perspective, okay? A lot of your monetization strategies when you're talking about AdSense is you get so much per page view. You know, even back when I was making several $100s a month writing just for Yahoo, for the contributor network, it was all about how much traffic you can generate. So you might make $2 for 1,500 views. That's not a lot. That's why you have to push that envelope continually. It's also why you want to put in different marketing strategies, because there again, even with the online writing, that fit in well with my blog. And so I dovetailed them together as much as possible. It's also about working smart when you're generating content, because if you can make them dovetail and fit together, that means that you can get 2 posts out of one concept or one idea. So it cuts down your workload tremendously. So let me go back up and get to the chat room here. Tanya says, I want to make a video about my cerebral palsy, but I'm nervous about being on camera. You know, Tanya, you can take some of the tips from videos that you like to watch where someone is not on camera and see how they do that, and kind of do some reverse engineering to figure out how they did that and what you can apply to your videos. So lots of different tips and techniques. And you guys are coming out with some great ideas. And let me come back. Crafty Creators has something she just tossed out I was going to talk about in a few minutes, and that is teaching classes in person, and that's helped her go a long way. And there's different things that you can do with that. And I'm just touching on some of these things. If you guys are interested, we can always do another video and talk about it more in depth and go from there. Whew. And Travel Odysseys is in. So hi, Travel Odysseys. And says, hey, everyone, I just stopped by for a bit before going to bed. Glad you did. Thank you very much, Travel Odysseys, for making the time before you go to bed to come in and join us. And Ginger Kitty ASMR says, thank you for all the helpful information. Glad Sparkle by Monica referred me. Got to edit some videos, nighty night. Thank you for coming in, Ginger Kitty. Really appreciate that. Good luck and have fun editing videos. I'm actually hiding from one right now that I need to edit. Here we go. Sparkle by Monica says, LOL, thanks for coming over at Ginger Kitty. I saw that Gayle was live. I usually miss everyone's streams. I totally get that. And Steve is leaving us. So thank you for being here, Herforts. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. And do be careful using the word supported or support, because that is, YouTube's not appreciating that right now. So anyway, yeah, I don't want to get on a total rant about YouTube. So we talked briefly about Amazon, Commission Junction, individual companies. You can also sell products. Now, when I sell products online, you don't have to go out and invest a lot of money in like t-shirts and things like that. There are websites such as Zazzle. You can upload your design. They take care of everything else. So if you got a cute saying or a pretty design and you want to try it out, you can use Zazzle. Now, Zazzle does not, I'll just go ahead and toss it out there. Zazzle does not pay very much. Your commission is roughly 10% of the price of the item. So if it's a $20 item, you're going to make $2 off of it. But you're not handling product. You're not printing it. You don't have stacks of t-shirts in a corner to store. You don't have to wrap it full with payment or ship it. Okay. So when you look at it that way, sometimes that 10% looks a lot better. And you can go as high as you want to. It's just that their cut changes proportionally. And when they have specials, you can tweet it out and let people know. So there you go. Let's see. Travel Odyssey says, okay, Herfort's comment to him about his channel. And Sparkle by Monica says, LOL, YouTube rants. Let me get a Diet Coke and then we're good. I hear you. Talking about your sweet iced tea earlier. I always have this cup sitting around. I actually love this shaker bottle. I put red tape on it so I could, figure it out from my husband's because we have the same bottle. But love these because they don't leak. So I can turn it like this and I don't have to worry about it. So, and that's in my Amazon store. Just tossing that out. Let's see. Let me get back in here. Sparkle by Monica says, I've not used Zazzle yet. Part of my jewelry and crafting biz is making digital graphics. So far, I've only put a design at Spreadshirt's site. Spreadshirt's very similar. Cafe Press is also very similar. And of course, if you want to, you can create these products locally and keep stacks of products in the corner. You always have that option. And that works well for a lot of people. I really think that the biggest thing is to experiment with ways that might work. And if selling tote bags on Zazzle is what works for you, and you've got time and energy to put into handling stock, then it might be worth investing in having the product sitting around. But there's always a trade-off. With Zazzle, you have the possibility of less income per item, but more traffic. So you've got that trade-off too. And we can talk about, promotions and incentives and things like that. So let's see, who else is here? Okay, Tanya says, I love half sweet, half lemonade. Yay. Oh, Jerry's Wood Shop and Outdoors is in. Hey, Jerry's Wood Shop and Outdoors. Welcome. And so much cooking is good to know. Travel Odyssey said, good night, everyone. Will try to catch future live streams. Great work, Gayle. Travel Odysseys, thanks for coming by. I don't usually talk about how to make money on YouTube or online. I did one last week on why like and run comments are bad for your channel. So that kind of led into this one. Because with Christmas too, everybody needs extra money. But thank you, Travel Odysseys, for coming in. Also, the other thing about this, and you guys can let me know what you think, is I had to switch the time tonight because I had a conflict. And so we moved from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. So let me know if you think that works for you, or if I should do like a 9 p.m. and then switch at like 10 p.m. and just kind of change topics and go off and back on. It's part of trying to figure out what works. Let's see. We're scrolling. Okay. Sparkle by Monica says, nah, I've got way too many beads in my office to stockpile other products, LOL. I like letting them handle it. Also, their traffic is much higher than my website. That's the way I feel too. And I've got some of my photography up. Actually, my whole channel, whole Zazzle page is about using some of my photography on cards, posters, you name it. But I really like not having to fool with a lot of product. Sparkle by Monica says, I'm putting the stream into my playlist for YouTube channel trips. I'm going to head off for the night. Thank you very much for putting it in your list, for stopping by, for the like, for everything. And Brother John Speaks has just come in. Hey, Brother John, what's up with you? I hope everything's going well. So, and thank you again, Sparkle, for coming in. Gosh, we have had a great crowd tonight, folks. Really appreciate everybody hanging out. This is really fun. Maybe how to make money on YouTube or online a long time ago. Sparkle by Monica says, times are crazy with everyone's competing streams. I try to catch when I can, so I don't have a best time. Glad I caught you, though. I'm glad you caught me, too. This has been fun. So, yeah. Okay. So that's good to know. And Tanya's saying hi to Jerry's. So welcome. We also had Gay Jerry in a few minutes ago. I don't know if you're still here, but hello. So thank you all for coming in. And Brother John Speaks says, I just got done with my community support stream. Ah, awesome. So I'm glad you came by. I just switched my time for the stream from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. for tonight. So it sounds like that benefited you because you got to come in. And we're glad to see you. And let's see. And Crafty Creator says, where'd you go? I hit the wrong button. I hate doing that. Okay. Crafty Creator says, I'm struggling with trying my own streams, so I finally decided to do what worked best for filming when hubby is at work. Just saying. Let's see. Crafty Creator says, I'm selfish that way, that and the kitten takes a nap at 12:30. Very good. My husband's sitting right over here. I got you. Let's see. Also, whoops, wrong button. Okay. So we've talked about Amazon, Commission Junction, individual companies, Zazzle, Cafe Press, similar to Zazzle, Spreadshirt, similar to Zazzle, selling products directly. Also, as your blog starts getting some traffic, as your YouTube channel also starts getting some traffic, companies will come to you with products that they want you to review. Several times I've had books, items, and different things sent to me on my blog. You don't have to keep those. Now, don't do anything with them if you don't like the product, okay? You don't want to push bad products off on anybody. But you can use those as incentives for your channel. You can donate them to charity and take a tax write-off on those if you itemize your taxes. You can also sell them on eBay, Craigslist, Facebook, on your blog. Several different ways there to earn income off of the items. The other thing is with me, and you guys chime in and tell me what you think. With me, if the item is not worth the time that I think it's going to take me to put into it, I don't take it. Which means that if somebody gives me a product to review for them, you know, we like to go, oh, these products are free, but they're really not, because you have to spend your time with that product and look it over, review it, do the video, do the write-up, tweet it, text it, whatever you have to do, okay? So if somebody offers you a $2 product and it's going to take you 2 hours to create the video and edit or to do a blog post on it, unless you really want that $2 product, it may not be worth it. Or sometimes, and I get kind of frustrated at this, just saying, they'll offer you a product and they'll say, well, you get the product for free, and that's always their selling point, and that's not the case because you've got to put the time into it. So you are essentially paying for that product with your time and your time is valuable, sometimes they'll say, but in exchange for you viewing the product, we'll give you the product for free, and then we'll give you an affiliate link that pays 3% of the product, or 50 cents every time somebody buys that particular product. Those are often, other than the product itself, those are often not worth it. Let's see. Crafty Creator says, I also just popped this info stream into my playlist on YouTube channel tips as well, because this is the type of stuff I try to share with my audience as well. Very helpful, Gayle Crabtree. Thank you very much for putting this in your playlist, because that really helps, and I really appreciate it. Tanya says, good idea, Crafty. Crafty Creators. Aw, she has to log off now. You have a spectacular night, too. Thank you again for coming by. So, there you go. And we can, if you guys want to, I can do other live streams on this and talk about, different things. Monetizing tweets, I mentioned, we can go more in depth on that, like on another channel. Blogging ads, as your blog starts getting some traffic, those same companies, or some companies, will come to you, not just with products, but they'll want to buy a blog post or buy a link. And again, you want to be very careful with those, that they fit into your blog. If they don't take them. But another thing that people don't think about, when you develop your YouTube channel and when you develop your blog, you're building up certain skills, and there is value in those skills. When you do the photography, you're learning photography skills. You can go out and sell that photography. You can do portraits. You can do family outings where you go and take family pictures out somewhere, and you're charging them for your time to take photos of that family. You can take photos of landscapes and put those on sites like Zazzle and other sites to sell them. So your photography can be sold. You are learning videography when you do videos for your YouTube channel. And as you build up what works and what doesn't, you can use those video skills for weddings and so much and so forth. Let's see. Messages held for review. I don't know why. Subscription boxes on my channel. It's fun and worth the time. Okay, I'm not really sure what subscription boxes. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and prove that. There we go. But those videography, photography, you can use those skills to make money. There are weddings. There are all kinds of events. Senior portraits for kids who are graduating from kindergarten into first grade and making that transition. And they look so cute in their little hats and caps and gowns. Anyway, those kinds of photos. Pet photos. All kinds of things. If you can think it and you can photograph it, you can put a price on it. Writing blog posts. We've already talked about you can sponsor them, but another thing that you're doing is you're building up your experience. And there are places like Upwork and Fiverr and other sites where people can go and hire you to write content for their blogs. Text Broker is a place where you can go, and there's an approval process, okay? But once you're approved, you can go on their site and you can do some freelance writing, some ghost writing, and get paid for it. What I like about Text Broker is you know what every article is going to pay before you take it, which is nice. Not all ghostwriting companies do that. There you go. Tanya says, my art group draws people and pets for hire. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's a great idea. Brother John Speaks says, BarkBox dollar share. Yeah, I mentioned that. Not mentioned that, but I got that. It just took my brain a little bit Kind of catch up there. The joys of a head injury and being late at night. What can I say? But those companies, you're also, when you write blog posts, you're getting good at formatting blog posts, writing the blog posts. So all of those are good. You can also self-publish books. Amazon has CreateSpace where you can create the books and sell them on Amazon. Lulu.com. I've used Lulu. I like them pretty well. And with Lulu, let me just pull this up right quick. I typed in Luigi. Okay, here we go. All right, Luigi is not the site I need. There we go. Okay, when you do your book on Lulu, you can also put it on Amazon, which is really nice. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. I think here we go. Okay. So I have my books on Lulu.com, and people can go to Lulu and they can order them. But I can also purchase an ISBN, which is the number that you need to be able to sell your books on Amazon. And that means when people go to Amazon, they can find your books there. Now, you may not want to get ISBNs for all of your books. I didn't. But some books I wanted to be just special for events and so forth. But let me pull it up here just to show you that there you go. There's my books. And there's Secondhand Hope. So those are mine, and you did just see those on the Lulu store. So having products like that, that is a great way to make extra money. Why is this coming up? I don't know. Okay. I think my computer is having a moment. So we'll just let my computer do its thing here. But that gives you an idea of how you can make some money with some of the skills you're using, learning and developing online. And it's all really helpful. And somebody mentioned teaching a little bit ago. I think, I don't want to guess. Let's see, going back up, Tanya says, I joke that I can say I'm brain dead, and I mean it due to my TBI. I should use that. Yeah, the brain injuries are not fun. Don't wish these off on anybody. You know, but that's something else that, you know, you could put into a book and potentially sell, because when you write, you want to write about your passions. If your passion is vampires and you want to write vampire books, write those. If your passion is writing about fluffy kitten stories, write those. Sometimes it is all about what a client wants, especially if you're ghostwriting, but at least start out writing your passions, write your heart, because that teaches you how to write. I have heard, Brother John is saying, have you ever tried to write stories on Storyfire? You can write and monetize for the stories every time someone reads your story. I have looked at it, but I have not done that. I actually, I have these books, and I've got two others actually in the work. One is a 14-day devotional, and the other one is a takeoff on that. So the other thing is, if you guys are familiar with Cora, Cora has a partner program Apparently, it's invitation only. I don't know why they sent me an invitation, but that's something that you can check out. And Tanya says, Mom says I should write about my cerebral palsy, but I don't know how to start. Tanya, something you might want to check about is writing groups at your local library. That they can be a huge resource. And being around other writers can help you with where to start. There's also some groups on Facebook, I believe, so you might want to check on that. Tanya says, I write on fan fiction. I think that's pretty amazing. Pretty cool. Yeah. So writing is a way that you can monetize. Speaking, a lot of people make money speaking to groups. I will tell you that that's kind of a tough row to hoe because you've got to market. And all of these things you've got to market. But the more that you can integrate what you're doing, the easier it is to tie everything in together. And that makes it easier to sell more products. And sometimes, you want to just get some help in your marketing. A lot of things you can outsource. And it's a matter of knowing what to outsource. And that's different for everybody. And that's an experience thing. So with me, one of the things that I outsource, I have a wonderful person who has helped me with some publicity, especially online. And that's Imagine Publicity. And just having her giving me feedback and ideas and giving me her thoughts has been invaluable. I'm going to pull that up just because I think she's awesome. Here we go. This is what her website looks like. It's Imagine Publicity. And you can see some things about her there. Well, about me, but you can get a feel for her site is what I mean to say. So there you go. That's what her site is. And Dream, Believe, and Imagine. That's her whole thing there. So she's got lots of good content to read. Great person. I've really appreciated her help, just saying. But deciding when and what to outsource, probably, if you guys want to talk about it, that's probably another video. Also, when it comes to speaking, teaching also goes with that. Somebody mentioned that they do local classes, which is a great idea. Another idea that people can check into is webinars. And that's a good way where you can share your thoughts, your passions, but you don't have to leave home. And webinars, there's sites like GoToMeeting, Skype, you can do a Google Hangout, all kinds of different things. So let's see. Spider-Man the Hero says, good night. I have to go into another chat because I'm a mod later. Thank you for hanging out with us, Spider. And Tanya's saying good night. Oh, you won't let you put the website on here? Okay. Go to Facebook and put it in the Facebook group. Okay, or you can do it that way. There you go. I would still put it in the Facebook group because that way a few more people might see it. We've only got 3 watching right now. It's been going up and down. But if you put it in the Facebook group, more people will see it. And anyone that's on here that wants to join the Facebook group, we have a good community there, and you're more than welcome to be there. Let me type that in while I'm thinking about it. Brother John, I'm really glad you got to stop in. It's been a while since I've been able to catch up and touch base with you. So I'm glad to see you. And let's see, my Facebook page is I'm hitting the wrong button again. Okay. I want Facebook. Okay. What I've done is I've hit my wrong page several times. Okay. So yeah, you guys, you can post. Oh, favorite fan fiction is Dragon Z. That's neat. And let me put my group there in the chat. Tony, that sounds like a fascinating story. And see, there again, that's part of following your passions, writing about what you know, writing about what's real to you. Just be careful of copyright. When you do write, you don't want to give up your copyright. Because you might someday want to write an anthology or a series, and you're going to want that copyright to be intact. So those are some ideas. Oh, it's based in J.R.R. Rollins. Ooh, that would be cool. Very cool. Oh, Tolkien. Okay. That probably is even better. Awesome. Okay, I will try to make a point to check that out too. So that's cool. Okay, well, those are my ideas for making money online. I've got others. Some of these are on at GayleCrabtree.com. If you guys have any other suggestions or tips that I missed, toss them in there. Yeah, Tanya, I totally, voice control is a wonderful thing, but there are moments. Understand that completely. So, and we've got 3 watching now. Thank everybody for coming in, and give me those big thumbs up too. So speaking webinars, local classes, books, ebooks are a big thing. Just join the group. Thank you, Brother John Speaks. We will get you approved in no time. So there you go. Is there anything else that you guys have or want to add? And is this type of video helpful? If so, let me know. If you've got something you want to see covered more in depth, let me know. I'm always glad to answer questions. So I hope you found this to be helpful and usable. It's always my goal. Go for this channel, go for the other channel. Did you like my Halloween costume? Tanya, I haven't seen it. Although, if you sent it to me on Facebook, I've been off the phone most of the day. I just got on it literally right before this channel. It's because I let it go dead. But I'll check it. So, yeah, sent you pictures. Okay. I will check it out then on Facebook. Let me pull that up. Okay. Okay, I will definitely check that out here in just a second. And let me check it out after the video because I've got several things going at once. So, yeah, we'll get to it. Oops. Okay. So, yeah, anything else you guys want to talk about, leave me a comment. So, yeah. Okay. Well, it sounds like conversation's kind of coming to a natural close here. So I'll go ahead and close it out. There's more tips and things on my blog, GayleCrabtree.com. So check that out. Also, the travel videos I do, hopefully trying to help you learn some tips for traveling maybe a little less expensively, things like that. So good stuff all around. Great conversation with you guys. I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. So thank you for watching, for being here, and for just being great. So I will close this out, and I'll see you out and about and online. So